Who the heck is PepTalks?
I'm not gay, but I fantasize about Marco Rubio. PepTalks. 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 Let's eradicate the Kung Flu. I'm literally coming. PepTalks. PepTalks.
Who the heck is PepTalk?
They want our women. They want our children.
PepTalks.
Sometimes no means yes. Grab them by the
PepTalk.
Grab them by the Marco Rubio. Obama is a racist.
PepTalks.
I'm literally coming. I'm literally coming.
PepTalks.
We found weapons of mass
PepTalks.
destruction. My fellow Americans, it has been confirmed today from PepTalks that we are indeed all high on politics.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of High on Politics. We are live on what fucking day is it? Friday. Oh, hey, look at that. It's Friday. All righty. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for hanging out. If you guys have not already, hit the double tap that screen, hit that like button, and sub to the channel if you haven't already. We have some fun here. So, yeah, we are going to be having a debate later tonight. So I was not able to get the thumbnail ready in time. I'll probably be doing that as we stream here. But yes, I will be debating Johnny Walker Dredd. If you guys do not know who Johnny Walker Dredd is, he is he does like more like video essay content, and he likes to focus on, pretty much like single stories. He likes to call out, frauds in certain industries, but I've noticed some things, and I kind of figured out that, yeah, you know what, we're gonna have a interesting conversation. We are going to be discussing and this barely was on my radar. Like, this is how off my radar it was. The Carmelo Anthony trial, which it's not who you think. So when I heard Carmelo Anthony, immediately I was like, the basketball player? What? What's going on there? What are we doing with Carmelo? Wait a minute. What's Carmelo Anthony doing? And then I looked into the case, and yeah, the Carmelo Anthony case is about it happened at a high school where there was a black individual and a white individual. And they were at a football game. I guess you know what, I'll just call him by his name. So Carmelo went to one of another tent that was technically a rival school's tent, and he, I guess, got into it with one of these guys who was also a known problem, a white kid. And yeah, white kid got stabbed, he passed, and now it's turning into was the self-defense, was it not? So I've only had a cursory glance at the story. So yeah, we will talk about this. Yeah, the trial's happening, I guess, next week. But I guess the biggest hang up is that there's no media allowed. So there were a bunch of channels that were planning on using this. Dude, I actually found this little subculture of channels these. You know how we watch Law and Crime here, and we watch a lot of Sovereign Citizen stuff. There's a lot of people that I guess, they're lawyers, ex-judges. I saw one judge, I call him Judge Uncle Ruckus, because holy crap, the way that he talked about, young black men as a black man himself, just, it's insane. But yes, they are pissed off that they don't get to use this. I guess that their, cash cow is not going to be able to, they're not going to be able to milk that cash cow, I guess I should say. So, like the thumbnail, Pep, you know what? That's crazy, because thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I put that together in less than a minute. I needed something, and I was just like, so I just kind of went to the hits where I was just like, all right, I got this picture loaded up. TikTok. But honestly, it is applicable, because yeah, TikTok. Yeah, guys, can we all just agree that Donald Trump is working the same system? He's working the banks and he's working the stock market, plain and simple. That's what's happening. There is no peace deal. Even Iran, I think, is in on this shit, where I'm just like, okay, they play this weird game, and they all benefit. They all benefit from high gas prices. And the more he comes out and says some weird shit where he's just like, I don't care. I don't care about gas prices. I don't care about the midterms. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I don't know. I brought up how I was a little concerned about that. I'm like, he should. You'd think that he should, but whatever. Goofy Trump pose is always good for a laugh. Yeah, but here's the bitch of it. I have to make a new one. I was going to do like a right versus left debate, thumbnail, but I don't know. I don't know. How sensational do I want to go with this? Oh, Televani. I just saw that it is your 31st birthday. Happy birthday to Televani Mage in chat. I really appreciate you hanging and being part of the community, but just like I do appreciate you guys, I appreciate that it's your special day. So you know what? Special day dance. Woo! Yeah! This is what I got. But yes, happy birthday. And like I said, also thank you for the bits there. Also, Robin, thank you for your contribution as well. It doesn't say what. Goat trophy. Hey, cool. I do appreciate you guys. Oh shit, that was from 2 days ago. What the hell? That just, dude, that's weird. So hold on. All of my notifications got reset for this stream. That's weird. Here, let's do this. Leftist Chad debates MAGA boomer. He's not MAGA though. That's the problem. He's a conservative. I would call him like more a neocon than anything. Dieter, what up, dude? I just saw you in my other chat. How's it going, man? Yes, thank you for hanging today. But yeah, he's not like a MAGA guy. Like he hates Trump. Like that's kind of what sucks. And if I was a little less, if I was unscrupulous, I would probably not even care. I would have probably put like a big, picture of Trump yelling and a big picture of AOC yelling, and then just our logos, and just be like, and like a verse symbol. Oh, there we go. I actually have all that. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That'll get people to watch, right? Right, and then it'll just be like leftist versus alt right man. Oh, there we go. Alt left versus alt right. Actually, that could work as a tag. I don't know if you guys got something and you got an idea. We're in brainstorm mode. We got 2 hours, so just so you guys do know though, at 6 p.m. is when I will be bringing my guest on, and we will. I just say Bree. We will be bringing the guests on at 6, and then I think it's about 2 hours of debate, so possibly longer. Coconuts are real. Are they? Are they a lovely bunch of them? Strangely not. All Trump supporters are white boomers. Lots of young people of color supported him. Supported. You can't, the thing is, you can't look at like the voting base and then claim that as MAGA now. You guys are like, we're well past that point. Like, dude, people are pissed. Coconuts are real. I don't know what your politics are. I'm just, sorry, responding to that. But welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, like, I don't care if you guys are MAGA or right wing. Just be respectful and hang out. Cool. Hey, Pep, I can do edit pictures for me? Televani, you want to put something together? I don't even think we, well, I would read it if you weren't such a fucking asshole about it, so, you know what? Bye. Oh, Natch, you got it. Cool. No, I just banned him. Wait. Message was deleted? Oh, no. I can just, If you wanted your chats read, that is not the way to go about it. You're not white. You supported him, but not any longer. See, mana and water. Nice. Yeah, we got a magic player here. Cool. Yeah, no, I appreciate your honesty with that. Also, guys, if you want me to read your chats, just so you guys know, don't do what that dickhead did. Yeah, I'll get to it. And honestly, if you really want your chats read, then super chat. $1.99 I think is the limit, or the minimum. If you guys really want your stuff read that bad, that is how you contribute to the show. That is how you, that's just how you go with it. You love Trump, Jelly Frelly. Oh, why? What's going on? So I'm genuinely like curious. I'm not trying to do like the thing. What do you like about him right now? Like, what is he doing that you're just like gung-ho about? Is it like the superficial stuff, like the border, which, let's be real, how does that make your life better? Whereas gas prices, higher inflation, just over like pretty much everything that he's done to fuck over the economy, and also, you know, Israel first. I don't know. Like, how do you reconcile with that one? Yeah, super duper chat if you really want to. Hey, I mean, yeah, you can. You guys can also become members of the channel. That's another way to support. Yeah, just so you guys know. All of your support goes to the Wife's Cancer Fund right now, which is going off to paying an astronomical amount of debt. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have to like say this, but yeah, don't get cancer, folks. Don't get cancer, because otherwise, yeah, your life can completely be upended. And the thing is, apparently it can happen to anybody at any age, really. So that's, ain't it a bitch? He aligns with your politics. I don't support him as a human being, but he was by far better choice than Kamala. Okay, I mean, hey, listen, if you really thought that he was that much of a better choice than Kamala, the Democrats didn't do anything to sell you on the other party, so I'm coming around to that a little bit. I don't know if, like, you seem to kind of put the blinders on to other things where, like, so what are your policies that you actually care about? Because even Christian, like, if you're Christian, he's not Christian, and he's actually, like, hurting the Christian movement. I'm telling you right now, as an ex-Christian who really saw through, like, the way that the right wing loves to disingenuously use Jesus and then not practice a single thing that is in the Bible that would get them through the pearly gates. I don't know. I tend to have an opinion on that one. But if you're not Christian, yeah. Slam dealer, you're gay. Oh, well, I'm glad you're living your truth. Fantastic. I hope you're happy. Hope you have, a supportive scene around you. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend. I got it at 28. Universal healthcare for all. Yeah. Universal healthcare for all would be awesome. Kamala sounds like Pamela. Or Kamala, whatever. You know what? Going back to that, the people that were like hyper fixating on how people said that shit, whatever. That's whatever. I can focus on something better. God, that was dumb. And then it's like the implications behind it, where it's like, you're racist if you don't say it right. It's like, no, I'm lazy and I have an accent. Go fuck yourself. God damn. Give Pep a like and a sub. What? On the channel? There we go. Sorry, Etch, I just saw your post on the other chat. Yeah, guys, just so you do know, if you are interested in watching this in horizontal mode, I do have another stream on YouTube, and I also have Twitch. Twitch is the faster chat also, if you are looking to have your chats read a little bit quicker. But also follow on Twitch, because you never know. And if you guys enjoy the content, which I hope you do, I hope you guys listen. I want this to be accessible to people that, like, most of the time kind of see left-wing channels and go, ew, left-wing channels, they're gonna ban me for just being me. It's like, no. I'm gonna ask you why you're you, and if you're respectful, then you can stick around. Trust me. Do you know how much my core audience would love if I just finally did it, or I just like gave them the go ahead? It's like, you know what, any right wing chud, get rid of them. But I don't know, man. Also, being part of a bubble doesn't interest me. I have to acknowledge that, like, the right wing in America is a thing. MAGA is a thing, and yeah, there's a pretty good contingent of people still that believe in this shit, so. No, it doesn't, Val Carter. It does not mean longer wait times. It actually would help with the wait times because people wouldn't have to go into the emergency room all the time. So you could schedule things out and it would actually break up things. Most people in America only go to the hospital when it's an emergency. That's why we have astronomical wait times. Even in Chicago, at some of the best hospitals here, we had over 8-hour wait times. Hell, my wife, she waited for over fucking 8 hours to get looked at when she got her cancer diagnosis. So that's bullshit, dude. And also on top of that, as someone who got hurt in Toronto as an American at a hockey tournament, like, I got seen right away because it was a concussion issue. And they wanted to make sure that it was like, no, we want to make sure he's not going to pass out. You know, it wasn't just give you an ice pack and tell you not to go to sleep. Like, that's American healthcare right there. But, yeah. Yeah, I would have been banned a long time ago. Honestly, if you hadn't been honest with a lot of your stuff and if we hadn't had, like, you know, human conversations, then yes, you probably would have been banned. But Zach, I hope you're doing well. Also, behave. Pep, I sent you a Protect interview that he was mentioning something about Illinois helping people with medical debt. You got to check it out. No, I thank you. I appreciate that. I know about that. We're working on it. What sucks is that we have to wait for the finish line. That's actually like the biggest detractor here is the fact that like we cannot just like go and pay off a bunch of these debts because we've been told that we have to hold off because we have to we got to wait for that final tally so we can call the hospital to negotiate the prices, which is just it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Trying to spell Pritzker. It's a little Flip, fascinating. How you doing? Welcome to stream. What is this stream about? Oh man, I like to consider myself like the stoner circle of the internet where we talk news and politics. You know, I admit that I got a lefty bias, but like I said, man, I try to keep this like an open space where people can conversate. But yes, we do get a little bit of the riff-raff, if you know what I'm saying. But overall, I think that we're pretty good at it. A little of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, 1 minute warning. Yeah, thank you, Pinkerbell. I'm already, I'm geared up here. Like I said, we are the circle, we are the friendly circle of the internet. The only rule is always pass to the left. All right? Hey, Squishmallow Dragon, welcome to the show. How you been? I hope you've been doing well. Also, thank you for holding it down over on Twitch. Let's see. Let's get this going. Holy shit. Thank you?
At Mana and Water, $100 for your wife from another human. Hope and healing.
Oh my god, Mana and Water. Holy shit. Thank you so much. That means wow. Jesus. Thank you. Like, dude, you may have made my life a whole lot easier with that. Because I was worried about not being able to pay something off and it going into collections. So thank you so fucking much. 420, holy crap. Also, do you play a water deck? I wanted to ask that before. I'm a red and white deck player myself. I'm not that great, and I literally just started playing Magic not too long ago, so but yeah. How's her treatment going? Great, guys. So she's done with chemo and radiation, and no, you don't. You're a Christian worker or you're a Christian who loves your channel. Oh, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. And hey, like I said about me not believing still, like fuck. I try not to denigrate. Like my mom, she needed that. I respect that you respect others' opinions. Thank you. Seriously. Appreciate that. But shit. So yeah, I was talking about her treatment. So yeah, she's done with chemo and radiation, but here's the big one, and this is why this matters so much to me. Thank you. Like that. Holy shit. She goes into surgery on Monday. So, yeah, like I said, guys, next week is going to be a little wonky. Like on Monday, I might go live around 10, 11 a.m. and then be live until I need to go back to the hospital because her surgeon told me that I should probably just go home, which that was odd. You know, I'm sitting here thinking like I need to pack a bag, get comfortable. They actually have some really comfortable chairs there. Like they got like a nice little waiting room area, gotta say. No, it's not rude at all. She has colorectal cancer. And she is she's a fucking trooper, man. She was diagnosed at the end of September. Actually, no, it was, I think October 1st was when we actually got the news. So yeah, she's been in treatment since then, and yeah, it's been a fucking road. I will say that, man. Like seeing your loved one go through this is rough, but yeah, there's also the inspiration, like I said, man. Like it's insane. Like that kind, like the strength. Fuck, man. I can't even put it into words. It's incredible. But also, here, let me add. I'm sorry because the super chats don't add to my total right away. So let me put this in because that is crazy. We're so close. Holy crap! Like if we get to the 5,000 by month, I'm telling you guys that. Holy shit. I just woke up from my nap. He said it would pass the time better for you guys if you didn't wait around since it'll be 6 to 8 hours. I mean, yeah, he seemed pretty just like, yeah, we don't need to stick around. What's up with that? I love how much you love her. Hope you I'll find that support in our life. Oh, you gotta make me all mushy here. Damn. Oh, actually brought tears to my eyes. God damn it. Thank you. Now, look at me. Anyway, give me 1 second. Let me revamp this. Holy shit, dude. We're so close. We're so close. Oh my god. Here, let's do this. Let's go to look at that. Holy shit. Thank you again. You're praying for y'all. I lost my friend to colon cancer. It's so scary. It's so scary. And like now that I've been looking into it, the way that they think that it was processed foods, and that like it's affecting people in their like from the age range of like 25 to like 45, it's crazy, guys. And the fact that we as Americans cannot get screened for this unless we hit the age of 45 or they have something that like kind of nudges them that way. So you have to essentially get sick enough to go to the ER, like I was saying about the whole wait time thing. So you got to get sick enough to go to the ER. Then they will be like, okay, we need advanced imaging, MRI, blah, blah, blah. Then they will diagnose you. Then it's literally fingers crossed. How big's the tumor? How long's it been there? But all of this could be prevented if we just had advanced colon screenings. Like forever, like, and they recommend it at 25, where they're just like, hey, so you should probably do this. You know, you should probably get checked out for this because, yeah. It's a killer, guys. Like, that's the thing that really fucked with me is when she got her diagnosis, looking at just how dangerous colon cancer is. And it's colorectal, by the way. So there was the other aspect of that. Get it? Aspect. Waka waka. Hey, with all due respect, my wife is the one who says she has ass cancer, okay? So, you know, she's got a good sense of humor about this. She really does. Yeah, so many people my age have been touched by cancer. My tumor developed within 6 months. And if I didn't have free healthcare, we wouldn't have found it. See? Only found it from a routine scan. That's the problem. That's the problem I have, is the fact that right there, she got seen. They found it during a routine scan. And now, like, you get to go on. Oh, man. Oh, that makes me angry at the American healthcare system. Even worse. Booty turn carnivorous. Yep. Yeah, I mean, dude, what was the size of the tumor there, Uni? I don't want to get it wrong, but I remember it was like, when he showed us the scan, we were all just like, oh, and then he drew us a diagram of it. That was weird. Like, not gonna lie. Dude sitting there fucking sketching a colon. I was just like, huh. Anybody else feel a little off-put? But then at the same time, I'm just like, well, you know, he's very devoted to his craft. He knows what he's talking about. He knows his shit, if you will. I don't remember at all right now, honestly, just the picture. That's what yeah. Okay, so I think it was 16 centimeters. That sounds about right. Because the way that they also like mapped it, where like it go like, dude, you want to fucking be scared? That shit will scare you. That fucking that fucked with me. Anyway, yeah. Get your checkups. Do whatever you guys can. I do know that they just said that there is a marker in blood tests that if they catch like that certain marker, they then can order you a colonoscopy as a younger person. So we're at least making strides in the right direction. But yeah, please get checkups. We caught our too late, and it has been 6 years. I miss her every day. I wear her on my hand and have met a wonderful partner who has brought healing. Aw. Dude, that's... Man. Damn it. I wasn't trying to, like, go this heavy in the beginning of stream, but I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the honesty. Thank you. That stuff really does help me. I hope you guys know that, like, when I'm not on stream, I do think about this stuff. And, you know, I just want you guys to know that it's not lost on me. Also, Peach Creek, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Trump always lies about the... Yeah, no, that's what I'm... Yeah. To get to the little bit of the news and stuff, yes, Trump totally lied. Like, dude, this idea that it's just like, we're just waiting for it. It's on Trump's desk. We have a tentative 90-day deal in place. Whatever. They're going to work the markets. And the thing is, I've noticed that some, like, the markets aren't doing what they usually would. Like, had he not kept doing this, I do think that they would have had a massive, like, turnaround. But I'm part of the DNA marker study, actually. Actually, do they... Oh, there's a mistype there. I can find that the people, and they can go find the tumor. It's one, the one where they come to me for the blood draws. Yeah. It's Fan Fiction Friday in Trump's world. Yeah, it is. No, gas went down. That was nice, and it was like, you know, by at least 20 cents. Yeah, no, that was nice. I plan on, you know, filling up. I'm gonna go get like a wait till Monday. That's what I was thinking. Like I'm gonna do this by like I'm gonna do it on Sunday. Like I want to give it like the weekend to kind of still pivot. Yeah, Stan, you agree? It's so loud. Anyway, so we hit the half hour. This is the thing, because I have a guest today. I'm going to be getting to the news a little bit quicker. Most gas runs on a 20-second or 20-cent loop, folks. That's normal. No, it's not. No. It really isn't. That's why, like, they had a 54-cent increase here in Chicago, which that was the Midwest thing. Like, I know that affected mostly just the Midwest states. But yeah. Oh, geez, dude. Mana and water. Holy crap. 50. Thank you for the Yeah,
at Mana
fine,
and
$50.
Water $50. Be blessed, brother.
Thank
This
you.
will get you closer. My arms are around you when it is quiet and you have just your thoughts.
Oh,
Peace.
thank you, man. Thank you. Fuck. Gonna make me fucking cry. Like, fuck, dude. Thank you so much. And that, like, you guys don't know what that means to me. Like, wow. Thank you. Anna, how's it going? Good to see you. Here, I also gotta do this. Man, that's just like, holy shit. Oh, guys. Kyle, the only thing on the standard blood test that would have shown up for me was, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, they said that she was anemic. They thought that she might be pre-diabetic, and then they also, like, so my wife ended up in the hospital at, like, the end of August, and we went through almost the entire month of September, like, just trying to guess, because she got diagnosed with colitis at first, and I guess there was too much inflammation that they couldn't see the tumor, where the next time that she came in pain and she got her imaging done, that's when they found the tumor. Things are going. Sent you some DMs just now. Oh, here. Oh, right. Yeah. No, I will hit you up for... Actually, damn it. Yeah, I was thinking about hitting you up for... to talk about some of the stuff we were discussing yesterday, but... Yes, sorry for teasing also the stream yesterday. I should have known better that, yes, with my wife's surgery coming up, that I wanted to spend the night with, you know. So, I did get to see some of y'all in the Leftist Mafia chat, though. That was kind of cool. Always appreciate that. Actually, you know what? Been having fun watching Leftist Mafia again. Get your colonoscopies if you are of age or have any symptoms. Yes. And that's a big thing. Like, try and get that blood test if you think you have something going on. Yes, it is. Oh, Cologuard. That's the other thing. Cologuard is something that apparently is great for this. Am I streaming on YouTube at the same time? Yes, Miss Kip, I am. I actually primarily stream on YouTube, but I show my Twitch some love. Let's see. What do we got? Here we go. What's up? Welcome to the Twitch stream. Funny enough, was the first time I've watched really? That was the first time that you've watched in a while? Oh, man, that's crazy. Yeah, you caught me, like, prime time, too. Like, I remember, like, seeing you, like, pop up right underneath my comment. I was just like, yo, look at that. That was cool. I like hanging in, you know, chats with y'all. It's a good time. You know, you can catch me in Majority Report chat sometimes. I try to at least hang out for, like, the first 20 minutes of show. Once they go to the guest, then I usually dip. But, oh yeah, Pep was in chat. Yes, I was. I actually had to bounce around the chats, too, because I didn't realize that they had Surf's chat, Mike's chat on the Humanist Report, and then they also had Matt Binder. Yeah, I was about to say, that's how Anna, she met me through MR. Actually, yeah, you met me on the Discord. Wait a minute, no, didn't we meet on, I want to say it was TMBS, wasn't it? Because I got banned from their Discord, then I had to go to TMBS. Yeah, man, that was fun. Good times. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. If I'm going to watch it, I'll usually save it for Friday morning. Nice. Oh, yeah. Well, see, I do like the live chat aspect to it, you know. Oh, guys, check this out. I proudly banned member of MR Discord. Woo, woo, solidarity. Yeah, I actually became a member of Status Coup last night. I was bouncing back and forth between Status Coup. I was thinking, honestly, the shit that was going down at Delaney in New Jersey, Delaney Valley, if you will, I almost went live because I was just like, holy crap, like these protests are blowing up. Actually, there's a live protest right now. I just got the notification. Hold on, that's weird. Talking about it, and all of a sudden it's just like, talk about protests? You want to check out the protest? There's a protest. Yeah, they're outside.
And how easy it is to find out if the warrant that they have is
Delaney Hall,
judicial
not Dallas.
or administrative. You don't have to worry about the words, but I'll tell you what to do. Thank you so much. Yeah. So they're at your door. They're knocking on your door. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna open the door. That's
Okay, so it's mostly the them going back and forth. Okay, I see. Did you see a drone hit the building? I saw the drone hit the. Are you talking about the one in Romania? The one. Yeah, guys. So I have a friend that he lives in Romania. I also have a friend that lives in Ukraine. So like I thought for a moment, like in this, like in my haze, where I thought I was talking to my friend from Ukraine, but then I realized I'm like, holy shit, they hit Romania, and dude, they're freaking out. They are flipping out because they don't think that America is going to do anything to help. They're scared that like NATO can't help. And they're seeing this as a direct escalation where it's just like, oh, fuck, man. Finland's on fucking high alert. Like, man, I don't want to have World War III. I don't want to. I just don't want to. Can I just I don't know. I would like to, yeah. You think it was a camera drone? Are you talking about the one in Wait, we're talking about the same thing, right? Or was there a drone that hit the center? What a time to be a news junkie. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Check out Sazku's reporting on Moss Landing, where a lithium battery factory caught fire multiple times right next to the 70% of the country's root vegetables. Not great. Was a while ago. I'll check it out. Thank you for that. Now that I have access to all of their member videos, which you guys can also become a member here and also have access to some of my members only content, which I admittedly need to do more of. But you guys really do help out the channel and help out me and the missus while we are going through this, because every fucking little bit helps. And that means even the likes, guys. I'm not even like, I know that every other YouTuber says this crap. I get it. I do get it. Trust me. It's so easy to just be like, oh, look at this. You're gonna disingenuously ask us to do the thing that, you know, YouTube makes you do. It's like, eh. Not disingenuously. Just remember, you guys really help me out. So, the AG futures market looks to be pretty pessimistic, to say it clearly. Yes. I don't know. Kowalski, actually, that was funny. Kowalski did a super chat on Leftist Mafia yesterday, and we kind of connected through that. So hopefully, yeah, maybe I'll get Kowalski on the show. That would be fun. But yeah, I kind of made like a passing, I would say it's a joke, but it wasn't a joke. So I hate to admit this because this is a little lame, but so I was discussing some news stuff with my therapist, which, if you guys must know, it's because, yes, the news has been getting to me. But then I brought up Kowalski's whole bit from that morning on Majority Report, where he talked about the El Nino and just how catastrophic this is. Actually, Natch, he brought up how... I'm not sure if you were listening, but he was talking about how India's crop yield is going to possibly essentially get devastated this season. And if that happens, that's a world famine right there. Because apparently we really do not appreciate how much the global markets, kind of help each other and make sure that we have food in our tummies. So, yeah, great. You know, now we're having we might have a food crisis, which will make all of this look, like child's play. While we have fascism, while we have prison camps, while we have a police force that has to essentially answer to nobody. Oh, by the way, this whole thing with Mark Wayne Mulling closing the fucking airports, is he that dumb? I hope so. Because you want to talk about really upsetting global fucking trade and commerce? Ooh, have fun with that one, motherfuckers. Damn. I mean, that's that's something that could shatter the world economy by itself. I mean, I look back at what happened post 9/11. Do you understand just how fucking devastating that was? Get used to seeing empty shelves. Yep. Yeah, at least my country doesn't do drafts. Nate, hey, that'd be great. Kimberly Grace, are you a MAGA? No, I am not a MAGA. I am not MAGA. I'm a leftist. I'm technically a Democrat. I am a democratic socialist. Since everybody needs to put labels on everything, that's what my positions are. And that's where I kind of caucus with, is the DSA and the... Yeah, Kimberly, welcome to the show. Oh, thank God. You're just like, oh, I think I can wait, you seem pretty cool. High on politics, I like that. Oh, please tell me he's not MAGA. I appreciate that. No, yeah, welcome to the show. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to ask the thing that I always ask of everybody is if you are enjoying the content, then please hit that like button, double tap the screen, and subscribe. But also, yeah, Kimberly, glad to have you here. Always, dude, I get like giddy when I have like new members join the community. Like I don't know, I love it. There's something about it. I know it's a little weird, but I don't care. Love you guys. Fucking love you guys. Now accept the compliment, god damn it. Ah, man. You're new. Yes, no, I definitely got that because I have not seen you in chat before. So. For the most part, I remember chatters. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm actually pretty good at that. Tiptoe, are you MAGA? Yeah, just... Excuse me. No. But, yeah, also, just so you know, I got some really kick-ass people in my community here. Yeah, we have fun here. That actually is kind of like my thing, where I used to say it kind of as a... Holy shit! I just realized something! We did it! Oh! Ow! We did it! Someone donated 100 clams. What? Someone donated $100 very kindly to the stream. So, I have to wear this. It's been a while. Hey, so if you guys don't know what's going on, yes, I made a commitment a long time ago that, oh, I can barely hear anything. Oh, that's right. I can't wear this with the... Okay, there we go. Pepper hat, let's go. Love the hat. Thank you. Okay, so yes, number one, I am Pep. That if you're just joining us, that is my name. Last name, but yes. I am very on brand. What can I say? But yeah, we got the hat. You know, got my little fuck ice here. I like that. You know. But woohoo! Yes, yeah. We haven't gotten to wear the hat in a long time. Actually, it's been so long that I don't know what happened, but it doesn't fit me. What's going on here? What? Oh no, did this stretch? Oh shit. And you know what? I think it... Oh man. Well, now I just look like a dude from VeggieTales. The funniest part is I haven't done any politics. So we're going to start the politics with the Pep hat. All right. Yes, Kimberly, if you did not know, yeah, when we hit $100 on the stream, I have to wear this for a time. I never actually said like how long. It does get itchy, so you know, once that happens, then we will be done. But Bob the Tomato's spicier cousin. I love the fact that you know who Bob the Tomato is and Larry the Cucumber. Oh man, I do really appreciate that. All right. Like I did say, though, we are going into a little bit of the news. Food is here. Love the hat, brother. Thank you. Actually, again, you contributed to this hat. Mana and Water, I really, really appreciate your kindness. Like, fucking. But I also, I committed to the bit, so yes. Pepper hat, here it is. And thank you again. Yes. And you guys too, just so you know, anytime that like we break that $100 dono goal, that will be like once we no longer have to do the cancer fund. That is kind of what I wanted to do for every stream. Aren't you on YouTube today as well? Yeah. Did you not get? Oh shoot, you didn't get the notifications, did you? Oh no. Man, that is scary because you're one of the people that I know for a fact has your notifications on. Shoot. All right, yeah, guys, just make sure that your notifications are turned to all, but all, like, realistically, I don't know what's going on. That's scary. The hat contains wisdom. Yes, it does. Also, when people come in here, they're just like, what am I watching? They're just, I mean, realistically, that has got to be a thing. I would donate, but I'm saving up for a new EOV drone, $1,800. Whew. Woof. Wow. Woof. I would say I'm saving up for a new camera, but yeah, I'm not really saving up for anything except just paying my bills right now. Which, hey, it is kind of nice when, I don't know, when you're not focusing on like the other stuff, or I don't know. I'm trying to cope here, okay? I'm trying. Sometimes it can be hard to find, well, yeah, but that's, yeah, okay, that's true. If you guys have like if you have your notifications on for a lot of other creators, I guess that would do that, huh? Here, let me link the show today, though. Saving up towards being able to save. Yeah. The one you want is 5K. New viewer POV, confused but intrigued. You know, hey, I hope that's the case. Are you confused but intrigued? Well, then it's doing its job. Hell yeah. There's the YouTube, by the way. All right. I promised I would do one segment at least in the hat. So let's do it. Oh my God. No. I can't do the first one in the hat because I kind of want to clip this. All right. Sorry, guys. I'll put the hat back on. You got to bear with me because this needs to, also, no, I don't need that. Oh, jeez. Are you not entertained? I hope you are. If you're not entertained, then I'm not doing my job very well. That is something that I have to work on, guys. I gotta work on it. All right. So this is hilarious. So, guys, if you have been here for a little bit, you guys know that I've had a few run-ins with the Trump store lady. And I am making a long-form video on my encounters with the Trump store lady. That's why I have not released any of the content that I have recorded or any of the interviews that I have conducted. Because, yeah, I actually think I have enough to do at least like an hour-long essay video on this. So, check this out, though. She really is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh my God. So, if you guys do not know, this is Lisa Fleischman. Lisa is quite the character. Now, she's had 2 Trump stores. She's on her second one. She originally got evicted from her first one because she refused to abide by any city codes. So, yeah, not only was she going to get evicted, but the city was costing the landlord so much money that he just said it. He's just like, listen, I supported you. Like, that was the weird part, knowing that the guy was a Trump supporter that, like, really did support what she was doing. But she's such an asshole that he was just like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. So, Now, here's the thing. I found out just through her, like, being a pain in the ass online. I'm not sure if any of you guys know this, but this all started one random, like, Sunday morning. I was having my coffee. I was just perusing Facebook, and I went to an article about her Trump store closing, and I just made a, quick comment, and she went after me hard. And, like, after getting into that back and forth, I was just like, you know what? I do what anybody does, where it's just, let's check her profile. And obviously, owner of Trump store, all that kind of thing. But then I saw that there was a article that was like on the Facebook front page that tagged her name, where I was just like, what the hell? Because this one wasn't about the Trump store. I was like, So it turns out that she has 24 moving violations in 2 years that have resulted in her license being suspended. Now, the thing is, she's had a lot of these cases, like, once it gets brought up to the courts, she gets lucky, where she had 2 of, like, the driving on suspended charges just from the last arrest that happened. I feel like it was not even 2 years ago. 2 months ago. Yeah, it was like December. Okay, no, hold on. Was it December? Shit, now I actually gotta know. No, hold on. I got the date. It was litigated in December, so the actual infraction happened in September 25th. Okay, so obviously this has been a thing. So I've been kind of following it, and anytime that her name pops up, I'm there for it. And I also have taken a trip to the Trump store just to kind of get the vibe. The vibe was there was nobody there at all. Like, and I mean zero goose egg. Only her in her Jeep that she decks out with a Trump flag right on the front. It's a white Jeep Wrangler. And then she has like a bunch of like Trump flags and stickers, and like he's in the backseat going like this. And then she flies a flag on the back. The thing is, when you have a suspended license, maybe, just maybe, don't draw attention to yourself on the fucking road. What are you doing? Like, so here's what happened just this weekend. Lisa Fleischman on the 26th, so that was, 3 days ago? Driving while license suspended. Operate a vehicle with canceled, suspended, revoked Illinois registration. So her registration to the Jeep has also not been updated. So I looked into it, and it turns out that she might be following the sovereign citizen thing. But she's not even good at that because she did register her car, and she had a license. Therefore, she, like, even sovereign citizens hate her because they're just like, you broke the contract. You broke the contract. At least we didn't sign the contract, so we're not recognized as, anything but the entity that I am. Trust me, we do a little sovereign citizen content on this channel, too, where we laugh at these idiots. She seems lovely. Yeah. Her, dude, oh, by the way, the tube top's not an accident. This is her outfit. You know how, like, I have my, like, hair and, like, I wear my hoodies? That's hers. Like, if she's trying to, like, have what I call, like, the anime outfit or, like, the, like, cartoon outfit. You know how they always draw, like, your favorite cartoon character in the same outfit all the time? Well, she's sovereign citizen-ish. Well, here's the thing about this one. So, because the other ones happened in McHenry County, which is a pretty deep red county, people like to say it's purple. It's very red. Like, yeah, it's yeehaw country out there. And I'm not trying to, insult nobody. I'm just saying it is very much. So yeah, she definitely has, friends in those places, which makes me wonder, like, it made me wonder, did she have friends in high places? Well, no. Turns out that she, is either really good at schmoozing or I mean, I want to make another accusation, but here's the thing. That, like I said, all happened in McHenry County. McHenry County is very much don't do it again, because they don't want, like, they don't have a lot of space in their their prison system or in the jail system. So yeah, they don't want to do. Holy shit, she's a legend. I love her. Hey, well, dude, good to see you. Well, since it's not Kirk, I'll just say this is not Kirk. Good to see you. She is a legend. No, I'll admit this. Like, when I saw this, I got a special sense of glee where I was just like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me!" You're like, as I said, gift that keeps on giving. She just, she won't stop. So get this shit. Get this shit. I thought, yeah, you know what? There's no way. Guess what? Some people had of her. Videos of her driving around town yesterday. And they're posting it on this Facebook page because they're just like, hey, what's going on here? Why is she still driving? Why is her car not impounded? Why have you not taken away her vehicle? What are you doing? Why is it always a slap on the wrist with this bitch? So now, because it happened in DuPage don't play, baby. And I have said this. I have said this on this channel. I have explained how, like, I was pulled over in DuPage County, and it was the worst time I've ever had in a court system for a fucking simple speeding ticket. It was insane how difficult they made that. And also, there ain't no plea deals. They don't fuck about with this shit. Like, I don't know why they're so hard-ass there, but they are. Notice how this is DuPage mugshots. So she done fucked up. And I mean, like, really fucked up, because I did some oopsie journalism again. And since I know what's covered under FOIA, immediately I went to the DuPage County Court system, typed in her case number, and guess what? Guess what? She has a arraignment on the 3rd of June, which I am toying with going to. It's at 9 a.m., which this would be a commitment. But goddamn, I mean, obviously I wouldn't be able to record in the courtroom, but I don't know, guys. Getting that kind of testimonial, that would be so much fun. And also seeing her face, just seeing me, because like we're at that point where she sees me and she's just like, because a few times, like, I have my camera, I'm going around, yeah. So yeah, she's gonna be arraigned, but it's in person. It's in person. She cannot even request a Zoom call. Like, I got so excited about that, where I was just like, wait a minute, because this is one of those things where in DuPage, they issue bench warrants like they're like the most, I lost the ability to give a very quick example. They issue it the way that we issue. What do we do quickly? What do we have a lot of? Confetti. There we go, confetti. They issue it like confetti. Yeah, she's fucked. So I am going to keep an eye on this. But if she somehow gets out of this, then I genuinely think that, like, there's something corrupt as fuck there, because she's too stupid to get out of this shit. Like, I'm just saying, like, she is genuinely one of the dumbest fucking people I have ever seen on the internet. Again, the fact that she goes out there and she's a public figure, you guys can go look her up on Facebook right now. Lisa Flight. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do that. Give me 1 second. Let's look up Lisa Fleischman. Let's actually look up her page. Here we go. Trump Truth and X Hangout Store. Again, misappropriating the hang loose really pisses me off. I'm just gonna say, because she has that on her sign, where I was just like, really? Also, yeah, Lincoln, and then interesting. Do we have... All right, post filters. We want newest, right? Can we get newest? Wait, I don't want that. I just want the newest posts. This one was hilarious. Her one against the Chinese food place. She has never met a tube top that she does not love. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Yeah, her grand opening. Yeah. That didn't go well, by the way. Total of like 8 people showed up. Oh, it's her? Yeah. Yeah. Got that super chat locked tight. Right the fuck down. Great job, Mana. Shout out. Thank you. Yeah, seriously, guys. Thank you so much, Mana. Literally, we are so close to meeting our goal. And also, I still haven't put in the $50. Let's do that real quick. Guys, like, holy shit. This is the hygienic has been cold. Yes. I actually cleaned my room. You know, I wash my hair. Although every once in a while it pisses me off, where I'm just like, his hair should look a lot greasier. If I didn't know better, I think she was from Florida. Everybody says that. Everybody says that. They see they see her stupid Jeep, and then they see her tube top, and they all say the same. Yes. Why isn't she though? That's what pisses me off. Why is she still in Chicago? What the fuck? What's the counter at? Let's find out. 1965. Yep. Oh shit. Hold on. Come on. 4965. There we go. Yeah, 4965. That's how I gave my my mileage at the emissions test place the other day. How many miles do you have? 74857. I really do feel myself just slipping. It's just like, oh God, I don't know. Like, my brain gonna make it. Who, your wife? Why, what does she look like? No. We're talking about Trump girl. We're talking about the Trumpiest of Trump ladies. Here. It's not her, though. Where's another, like, famous picture of Lisa Fleischman? Oh, here we go. Like I said, dude, it's always a tube top with this chick. She's the one in the center. And the thing is, what's really funny to me about, like, through all of this is... Oh, shit. She's all bark, no bite. She did, like... When I actually, like, went to her store... I saw that she recognized me because we have gone back and forth online for a while. I gotta watch my mic. So yeah, it was really weird to see her like have that like instant, reaction to me. But also it was weird because she either knew she was on camera or she's just a nice person who's also certifiably just so stupid that it's painful. But yeah, hi. And she's like beating out the mats, or she's just like, I'm just taking out the mats. Hi. And like, I had enough respect for her to, or like enough respect. I'll be honest. I don't want to have a case right now with everything going on in my life. So yeah, I did not go into the store. All of my footage has been from outside. Now I am toying with, after everything is wrapped up here and my wife is done with her surgery, maybe doing the big one where, I live stream it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not a Chud the Builder, but god damn it. That seems to be the content that really gets out there. Why does she look like Skylar? Oh my God, she does look like Skylar White. Holy shit, you're right. Wow. Oh, dude. Wait a minute. Was she at this Guys. Guys. I just figured it out because I just saw the stamp. She got busted after going to a fucking birthday party and drinking at a bar. Oh, I don't know who any of these people are. I don't give a shit. Now I kind of feel weird going through like people's. She posts her. Who the fuck uses their personal page as a or their public page as a personal page? Oh, she is dumb. She is just so dumb. Why? Why is she so dumb? Yeah, here's the store, by the way. Here, look. God, guns, and Trump. Bro! Wait, she just, like, makes her t-shirts? And you're telling me that she has all of these pre-made? What is she doing? Like, you have way too much like, listen, as somebody who's, like, worked in retail a bunch, why? She got way too much inventory. Oh, by the way, this was filmed after she announced that she was closing the store because she wasn't making enough money and she wasn't able to make her rent. Also, the square footage, the only reason that she has so much square footage is because she is using it for a tax write-off, which I don't think that worked out the way she thought it would. Oh, boy. Made in China. I mean, China. It's all made in China. All of those shirts, those wonderful Trump shirts that haven't even been made yet, they're made in China. Look, all this cheap Chinese crap. The fuck? Dude. By the way, this place used to be a dojo. Like, this is like if Cobra Kai was taken over and then they made it into a Trump store. Oh my God, that needs to be like the next season of, oh, I just realized Cobra Kai is no longer on. Never mind. But yeah. God. That Trump inflatable, by the way. Oh my God, dude. Who's wearing this tacky shit, to be honest? Like, just real. Like, seriously. Who is buying this shit? Nobody. Nobody's buying this shit. Your humor is amazing, Uni. I'm sure you will be fine. Yeah, she definitely got a sense of humor about this stuff. I don't know why everything is made in China. They actually, they don't. That's like something that they have done away with. No, you don't understand how sophisticated China like is right now. What they did is they used their AI to make factories incredibly efficient. Like, they have robots that make all this shit now. Yeah, and now they're actually like trying to better the citizens' lives because they actually want like a good quality of life for their citizenry, which is weird. You know, as someone who lives in a country that just cares about, like, only fucking us over, it is weird when there's a country out there that's just like, you're doing what? It's kind of like Mexico giving their citizens, you know, universal health care. I was like, you guys get it too now? The fuck, man? Damn. All right, one more fun story, and then we got to go through something else. All right, so we got to go through this. The bee sting or the whatever this is. I was worried for a minute there because I was just like, dude, that thing is like, it is growing. So if you don't know, Hassan had had something bite him during was it during the stream or was it like before the stream? Either way, this thing's just like kept growing while he was live. So they did like a supercut of this. Why not?
Dude, I have a PhD in bugs and you got bit by one of these.
Wait, what happened to the suits? Did you already give up on the suits? Colts are crybabies, go Pats.
In any case, let's get started. We got a lot to cover.
Posting video. I love posting videos of me doing criminalisms.
A few moments later.
I think he's still
dude.
I feel like I can't see if I wonder if my eyesight's getting worse as well. What if I just lose eyesight in one eye now? A spider or a mosquito.
I'd say it's a spider. It looks like a spider bite. That's not a mosquito bite. The more I
go to the doctor.
Yeah, he needs.
It looks terrible. I know. It is terrible.
Yeah, dude.
It's huge.
Yeah. And he's the vanity part of him is just like, why on the face? Yeah, the fact that he couldn't feel it though, that's a pocket. Like that's like a mixture of pus and venom. I got bit by a spider just today, and I did a. By the way, I saw this on like a YouTube short or something, where it was like you just use your finger to like instead of like, so you find the spider bite, you kind of cinch it, right, but then you got to like roll. It's kind of like, and it rolls out and like the venom, and you can watch it happen in real time. Is weird.
Antihistamines pronto. Is it itchy? Not really. Do you have kissing bugs in your region? Kind of looks like that. I don't know what a kissing bug is.
Oh, wait a minute.
The
That does look
swelling's
like a
bit
kissing bug.
much. It might be an autoimmune response. Sorry for backseating. I think I need to put a cold spoon on it. And no, I'm not losing vision in it.
All right, hold on. This is a kissing bug bite. Yeah, it kind of does, like the swelling looks the same. It's that pocket though.
Are you
that
all
get
right?
like
it's first of all, it's topical, and I just got it, and I just put it on my eye. Are you okay, chatter? Literally just saw me open up a fresh bottle of Benadryl. You're doing the Penelope thing? No, I'm not. You're the one who thinks that I'm like doing something crazy here. I literally just have
By the way, guys, we are so close. What, 35?
topical Benadryl, and you're
45?
like, whoa, 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 why do you have so
45.
much Benadryl? You better stop.
2,000 years later.
Also, is my eye getting worse? Or is it just because there's Benadryl on it?
35. Yeah,
Benadryl
35.
cream on it, and that's why it just looks shinier. It certainly isn't getting better. Doesn't feel like it's getting better. It's just the lighting, maybe. Looks more red. It's definitely gotten worse, Law. Bro, what the f did I miss? Is it a bug bite? Did you get slapped? It's a bug bite. That is not a mosquito bite.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Twitter
be
was
Peter
saying that he got
Piper.
hit.
Is it painful? No, it's not. Not even a little bit.
Taking a
It's
nap,
not
Natch?
painful.
All right.
It's not very itchy.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
I'll
It's
see you
just
when you're
bulbous.
back for the debate.
Urgent care now. Does it feel hot to touch? Not necessarily. Look up brown recluse spider bite.
Why do you need to
now.
pay for cancer
I don't
treatment?
think
Because
it's a
this is
brown recluse
America,
spider
baby. That's how it works.
bite. Brown recluse spider bite can cause severe localized tissue damage. Symptoms often start with intense pain and a bluish purple or red mark that may form a blister. While most bites heal
Welcome to
on
the
their
show,
own within
Kristen,
3 weeks,
by the
severe
way.
bites can develop into deep necrotic ulcers that take months to recover.
Yeah.
Clean. Gently wash the bite side with mild soap and water. Ice. Apply cool, damp cloth. Yeah, it's not even painful. Elevate. Keep the affected limb elevated. Stay calm and still. Limit movement of the bitten area to help prevent venom from spreading. ID the spider.
Because it's
Also,
not free.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think it's brown recluse. Take a
If it was a brown recluse, he would know. That's the thing, though, like Squish. And if you guys have not been here that long, I got bit by a brown recluse not too long ago. And I'll say this much. It itched like a son of a bitch, but it didn't hurt. That was the weird part.
It can be a mosquito bite. Some mosquitoes cause me to get big like that. I'm from around the New York area. It's very
But then
likely you're
it
allergic
just
to the
fucking
venom and whatever bit you. Most likely a mosquito. Wait, what? No, I didn't. This happened here in Los Angeles. Get it treated, bro. When that blister bursts, gonna get infected. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I didn't get the I didn't get necrosis. Apparently, that only happens with like a small fraction of brown recluses.
You think it's a blister? I don't think it's a blister.
But
It
they
just looks like an
obviously it's kind of like
inflammation
the
due to
Black
a bug
Widow,
bite.
where it's
God,
like, yeah,
the
they don't want
worst
you going
chat
out and
to-
doing it.
I hate this.
You're not from the
I
U.S.
hate-
It's okay. I wasn't trying to be condescending. That's why I was saying welcome to the show,
hate
Kristen.
this so much because chatters.
No, that can get lost in chat. So yeah, no condescension. Just hope that we can,
WebMD chatters in the chat. You get so annoying. Stop listening to chat. Go to urgent care after
satiate your
treatment. Set a doctor's
or
appointment
your,
with a normal doctor as soon as possible. Okay, everybody, calm
Wow,
down.
I lost it.
To me, that nurse here, to me, that looks like
Curiosity.
a blister. I mean, it's not. Maybe.
Bro's just guessing. He needs
It
to go
feels
to
like
the
it could
doctor.
be
The
a
thing is,
blister,
what
but
pissed me
what-
off is when he said he has no time. Like, end stream, bro. Like, you have time. Like, so what? Oh my God, it breaks your streak of, he does have that, like, neurosis about, like, taking his time off.
Causes a blister. It's also massive.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's filled with fluid. I feel like a bite, something bit me, and I.
Tell Ivani, can you send it to the just DM it through Discord.
Had an allergic reaction.
Use it.
Maybe a spider bite or something. Skeeter syndrome is a large local inflammatory reaction to mosquito bites. It causes redness, warmth, swelling, and or itching where the mosquito bit you. The area is sometimes hard and painful. It can sometimes make you wonder if you have a skin infection. Is most common in young kids. Rarely you can cause fever and hives in many of your body or swollen lymph nodes. What? I don't.
You did.
Skeeter syndrome. Did this thing just pop up this morning? Yes. And in 9 months, I will have a beautiful face, baby. Bro, listen to.
Oh shit! Thank you.
Listen to us.
Fuck.
MDs.
That's actually really good.
Abscess.
Thank you for that.
It's a kissing bug bite. I've never seen this bug before.
Fire. Thank you so much.
And no, I don't think it's
awesome.
that. Therapist here. Chat is just a manifestation of the inner critic and should be almost completely disregarded right now. You're not the most reliable narrator when you're anxious.
Oh, okay.
It's probably a hex.
Cool.
Doctor here. You're looking at a classic case of ligma.
I was so
grab a
negative.
I like how they play the music now. You can't send a super chat. Why not? Oh no. What? Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, I just saw that.
Has that gotten better?
Can you Google maybe why it's not doing, like why it won't let you? That's weird.
No. No, stop touching it. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't. I think it did get better.
Oh,
it
that's
feels
weird.
better.
Why can't you send
Looks
a
like
super
bee
chat?
sting, brother. That ain't no mosquito. I got bit while I was sleeping. Dude, I have a PhD in bugs and you got bit by one of these. My mom says it looks so much better now that he has a spoon over it and I can't see it.
This does help, by the way. The cold compression. 4 times.
Anyway, soda trick worked. It looks less swollen now. Let's go. Well, larger area of
here,
coverage.
I mean, you can do the link
Cooler.
through.
I know it's so old already, but a picture of Hassan just came up on my Twitter when he first got the bug bite, and I'm comparing it to hours ago now, and it looks worse. I don't think it looks worse.
You can
Dude,
send
what
it
are
to
you
that
talking
if it
about?
doesn't
It
work,
definitely
but
doesn't look worse.
It should work.
My eye was so swollen I could barely open
That's
it in the morning.
that's worrying me a little bit.
No, you think it looks worse. No, you think it looks worse because of the lighting. You think it looks worse because of the lighting. My eye was literally like my eye was not even opening in the morning. Look at the way I'm doing it now. Look, different lighting as well. But look right now. Make a mental snapshot, and then look there. I'm doing the same exact thing. You're rich. Why don't you go to a doctor tomorrow morning to get checked? Because I don't have time. I don't have any time. What do you think?
It must be a YouTube
I don't have
glitch.
time. That's why. I never have time.
Oh, I
You
just
don't game,
I
of
linked
course
my
you got time. You guys
Streamlabs
are so stupid.
link.
Yeah, that's
that
why.
one's
Dude,
actually
it's
like
getting
a
better, I
direct
think. Maybe I'm coping.
way to
But
donate
it feels
to,
like it's getting better.
me.
I don't know. But yeah,
no,
that'll be all for today, folks. I'm tired. Okay.
No, it's a little weird over on Twitch. You'd have to like do like subs or something.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to see what the I can do about this goddamn eye. I get my news from this man, and every hour he shows us a worsening swollen eye injury. He says, "Should I go to urgent care and then continue?"
I saw
streaming?"
that tweet.
Oh God. Okay, I'm done. All right. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. All right.
All right.
At
Well, at least
HBX,
okay. I didn't
$5.
watch the end of that
Getting
clip, so
so
I'm glad that
close.
he at least like went and got it taken care of. Thank you for the $5. So close. Yes. Fucking A, man. Also, we got to give the boy his special bits here. What are we doing? Also, turn on some music. Yeah, go back out and reload. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, because I was a little worried about that. I was like, oh shit, did they like? I don't want to use the term, but did they take the monetization away? All right, here you go. Oh, sorry. Here, okay, you're confused. There you go. I accidentally like had this, and he was staring at me. He's just like, I don't want that. It's like, Daddy, I don't. What are you doing? I don't want that. Oh, shit.
At
There it
Rebecca
goes.
Green 182720
So
Australian
the boys
dollars.
finale, did you like it or not? I actually enjoyed it, man. Oh, hey, Kirk, check this out. You'll appreciate this. Somebody made an awesome drop from Frenchie. We need to incorporate this at some point. If not, I'll just put it on my soundboard when I eventually get to that. Because, you know, I'm not procrastinating or anything. Where is it? Come on, Frenchie. Where's Frenchie? Frenchie. There you are. All right. Wait, pause. Turn this up.
Your fucking PepTalks.
Yeah. It's so good.
Your fucking PepTalks.
Dude, I'll be honest. When I was watching the boys finale, when he said that, I was just like,
Your fucking PepTalks.
and yes, thank you again, Dave under duress for the fire drop right there. Homelander fight was all but 2 seconds, and that's what I mean. I'll be honest, I liked it because it was a nod to the comics, and it also didn't do the comics ending, which I was worried that they were going to do. I did not want to see the comics ending. The comics ending was not good. And I had to go through fucking like 20 something issues of the turn. Like there's a big heel turn at the end where you're just like, "Oh, how long does this go?" And it's just like, "Oh, this is going to go another 20 issues." It was crazy. But yeah, dude, I was pretty happy about getting the Frenchie cut, and then wait, he was flying 2 miles an hour after taking some dude to space in 5 seconds. Good point. No, that's a good point. All right. I could see you having problems with it, but I actually liked it. I don't know. I'm apparently in the minority, I have been told. So, all right. So we gotta add 20. Oh my god, dude, we're getting there. It actually might happen tonight, guys. Holy shit. We've had this fun going since October, so this is wow. Wow. Okay. Kind of hitting me in real time too, where it's just like, holy shit. He took V1, bro. He was weaker than the Deep after that. I thought that should have been like a big twist, was that like it kind of fucked with his powers. I didn't like the fact that it was all he had to do was take the V1 and then just boom, he's a god. Like, come on. Also, what's going on with Soldier Boy? I will say that much. Like, what's going on with Soldier Boy? They teased so much there at the very end where they're just like, oh, yeah, you know, he's definitely going to have a big part to play in the last episode. Except not. That was weird. Sorry to hear about your wife. I wish her the best. Thank you so much, Kimberly. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all your support. And she's in chat right now. She's Uni Moogle. She likes to participate, and I know that she really loves interacting with you guys. So yeah, she definitely is seeing the well wishes. So I appreciate that. That's why I didn't like the ending, just depowering instead of a big fight. But the big fight was kind of like there was a big fight for. I mean, god damn it, because Kirk brought up a good point about how he can just in a snap fly, but I kind of liked how like Kimiko like kept like, you know, getting him, and I did like that. And then Ryan, that was cool. The last 2 episodes were so awful. Really? Wow. You didn't like him at all? I loved, dude. I don't know. I thought Frenchie, like the whole thing was cool. Let the hair go, dude. It's cooked. It's not cooked. Getting there. Yo, motherfucker, I have seen people hold on to their hair way past the point that they should, okay? I'm at that point where it's just like, you know what? Right here, because I have this stupid part. If I could just get like that little bit where it's like get the hair, you know, what do they call it? The hair transplant or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that'd be cool. But even if I let it go, then I'll just wear a wig, because fuck it. Pep, are you gay or are you straight? I am straight, but I am also a supporter and a ally to the community, so why does it matter? Why does it matter? But I hear that, Mitch. I have to eat so clean. Dude, I am trying my best. I ate some hot dogs the other day, and I was just like, fuck. Just, oh man. Yeah, bro. You sound horrible, bro. All right. Why so mean? Why gotta so be mean? Why gotta be so mean? What did I do? What the fuck did I do? I didn't insult you. Bro, why are you insulting me? What the fuck did I say? Okay. I didn't say nothing. You do know that this transcribes, like, me and then what the chat is saying, so I don't know. Ooh, why so mean? I mean, literally every time it's the Taylor Swift, why gotta be so mean? That's like the fucking only song I knew from Taylor Swift for so long. Then I remember doing that impression or like that to one of my wife's friends, and she was even just like, ew, that's like, you know, 20 something years old. I was just like, what? They're like, yeah, that was like one of her first songs. I'm just like, oh, okay. So she's not doing country anymore. And that's when I learned that she wasn't doing country anymore. Shut down this stream. Trolling from Boston. Okay. Why? Sitting here talking about hot dogs and my wife's cancer. Like, wait a minute, dude. What's the point of even inject? See, that's the thing, like, that I was asking. Like, I don't know. I thought that the V1's just, I don't know. It's weird. Like the race for the V1. It was very anticlimactic, and the fact that Sage and all that didn't lead up to something bigger, and there was the big thing with Gen V that I felt like that didn't pay off at all. And now that they've canceled season 3, I hope that they figure something out, because I'm gonna watch Vought Rising. Like, I'm in, dude. The boys universe is great. So V1 is supposed to be a vaccine for the virus, essentially, but you would think that it wouldn't. But you would think that it would boost you. You're trolling from Duncan's free Wi-Fi. he's sitting there with a fucking small cup of coffee and one of those what do you call them? The wrap things. How do you feel about the narrow water ambush? I have no idea what you're talking about. God bless Trump. Yes, indeed. Yes, bless his heart and the Big Macs that are pushing that cholesterol. Please bless that cholesterol. Bless that cholesterol, indeed. Mac attack. It's like Beetlejuice, right? If I say it 3 times, then it might actually come true. Butcher's ending was perfect, though. That was, I'm not sure if you know, that was directly ripped from the comics, so. You could say the same thing about my wife's cancer. So you're literally going to equivocate my wife's cancer to you, like, to me being mean about a public president? You're weird, dude. Like, what is with your hero worship? You understand that you, like, right there, you just equivocated like he's he's personal in your life. Get a fucking life, dude. Ew. God damn, that's genuinely fucking scary. Like, just not scary, pathetic. It's pathetic. Like, you need to fucking think for yourself, bro. Like, god damn, the way that you all, like, MAGA just uses Trump to like have this identity that they didn't have before. Like, damn. But yeah, whatever. It was the most lethal IRA ambush against the Brits. I know nothing about it, so I don't have an opinion on it. And I really don't have time to go into it today because I actually do have a pretty tight schedule today. So the sycophancy is getting out of control. The thing is, I don't know. I'm not sure if it really is. I'm pretty sure that this guy's a bot. I'm pretty sure that most of the people that come in here like and say like the same things about Trump, I feel like they're all bots. Like, dude, this is what they're using the AI for. So wishing bad health on someone is normal. People get angry and hate others. Maybe not healthy, but it's normal human behavior. Yeah, but like for instance, when I heard about Pam Bondi and her thyroid cancer, I saw some people saying that like each cancer cell is, just one of the Epstein victims that you failed, and I was just like, I so easily could go that way, but nah. After seeing what cancer does and just how, no, she's already there, folks. You want to talk about the worst thing happening? She's already there. Now, whether or not it happens to people that don't deserve it, that's another thing. Trump is a loser. Yeah, he is. He really is. Like, it's so fucking stupid how many people just love the guy and like take everything he says as gospel. It's so fucking crazy. Bob Ross and Macho Man. Right there, Macho. Well, what are we...
Delvani Mage $5. Bob Ross and Macho Man. Purple heart emoji.
All right. All right there, Macho. What are we painting today? Yeah, you know what, Bob? Wanted to bring a few little happy trees, But this is the thing. I want these happy trees to be popping loud. Lots of happiness, yeah. Well, isn't that interesting? I never thought about going that way. Yeah, put the sunglasses on Bob Ross, Now he looking fly and knows how to paint a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit softer tones, know what I'm saying? Oh, well, yeah, Bob, yeah, they're Randy. If you guys are enjoying Macho Man, just so you know, he's inspired me to do a nice little painting here, and wanted to make sure that I added a little bit of cream to the top here. Yeah, because what does the cream do? It always rises to the top there, Randy. Did you know that I had to come in here and do a little cameo? Because my man Kirk here, our man Kirk hasn't been here in quite some time. He doesn't know that I figured out my Jesse Ventura. And he knows a little bit of Jesse Ventura. So I hope that this is doing it for you. I figured out that I have to essentially dislocate my jaw to do the whole vernacular. And also shake my head a little bit and be very matter-of-fact with you. Yeah. And did you know that once Bob Ross was on the PBS station here in Minnesota, and he painted a lovely landscape, and I told him, you know what, you need a little bit of red there. And then he said, like, blood red. And I said, I ain't got time to bleed. That was a long way to go to get that line. Yes, was hoping for some Macho Man cream rises to the top bits. Hey, well, you know what? You're watching PepTalks, so that tends to be a thing. But again, thank you for the $5. We are $10 away. Holy shit! Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna match the? Who's gonna be the goal? Who's gonna reach the goal? That's man. Thank you guys. Oh shoot, man! I wish this would just update by itself. I have to take that extra minute. Anyway, you ever heard about... Oh, yeah. No, Dan Soder is one of, like, my favorite comedians. I'm going to see him in July. He's solid-ass dude. Oh, there it is! And Rebecca. We did it. Oh, yeah.
At Rebecca Green 1827.20 Australian dollars.
Thank you. Oh, you didn't even say anything? Okay. No pressure. But we did it! Woo! All right. It is done! We've done it! And we actually went over. Yeah, because we're at the 5:10. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good right there. That looks... We brought the okay back, right? We can do okay. The okay symbol. Woo! We did it. Let's go! Thank you guys. Thank you to everybody that contributed to this cancer fund. Now, unfortunately, yes, we do have to still keep it going, and I'm toying with what to do here because just so you guys know that all the proceeds are going to us paying off our debts from her cancer treatment, and just trying to make sure that we, don't lose everything. So I do appreciate that. Thanks again, guys. Fucking A. All right. I think I recognize you from a debate I saw a while back with Andrew Wilson. Yes. Holy shit. You were watching that one? Man. Yeah, I did debate Andrew Wilson. I didn't do a great job because I had COVID. Yeah, that's the excuse. But for real, I would have loved to have done that without that handicap because that sucked. It sucked a lot. You know what I remember about that day? I don't even remember the context of the debate. I just remember the Queen Andrew bit, and then I remember puking right as I ended the stream because I literally went end stream. That was wonderful. But a man of my word, damn it. So anytime that I take a booking, I honor it, which means, just like today, God, we haven't even gotten to any of the news. Okay, so here. That's not good, because we got to do a preview of what we're going to be discussing here in about 20 minutes. Speaking of, I got to check my email. Give me a second here. What? All right, here. Okay, I got the video. Cool. Next debate, I can suggest a shot of tequila. Well, I am doing you know what? I might have to break a rule. Cause yeah, I don't usually like drinking too much on stream, especially like pre-fun half. After fun half, yeah, we go for it. But anyway, it was mainly Andrew drunk whining about trans people. Was it? I guess you're right. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't sure if he was drunk. I just know that my opponent definitely took the reins on that one. We pinch loaves in this bitch. You heard? All right. Well, so this is what we're going to be discussing. If you guys do not know the story of Carmelo Anthony, who is not the basketball player, I have to reiterate, not the basketball player Carmelo Anthony. This is the story coming out of... Where the fuck was this? Frisco. I don't know where Frisco is. Where's Frisco? Oh, wait. So this was in Texas. Tejas. I should have known. Frisco, Tejas. All right, cool. You gonna debate in the pepper hat? Oh, shit. I just realized I gotta put that back on. Give me a second. Well, here. We'll go through this and we will Yeah. Here, let's learn about this, okay? I am all over the place today. I really, again, appreciate everybody being here today.
Text, threats, and doxing calls against both families and even a judge in the case. Maria Guerrero looks ahead to the trial and how we got here.
Parents rushed to Kirkendall Stadium on a rainy April morning in 2025.
She witnessed some things, and we just finished talking to the police.
Not yet realizing the devastating details to come. The victim, 17-year-old Austin Metcalf.
The sad part about it is he died in his brother's arms. They were twins, identical twins.
Fatally stabbed in the chest, prosecutors say, by Carmelo Anthony, also 17 at the time. By all accounts, the two did not know each other. The confrontation reportedly over Anthony, a Centennial student, sitting under Metcalf's Memorial School team tent and told to leave by Metcalf. Things turned physical according to witnesses, even after Anthony...
Whoa, your scanner just said that a woman shot... wait. It says a woman...
reached inside his bag and threatened, "Touch me and see what happens." Jurors will likely see surveillance video showing only a burst of action at a distance. Anthony running away after the stab.
Wait, we got Tim and John. Why don't you guys fight it out? We have Tim A here saying that President Trump is the greatest president in my 67 years. He says the same thing every time that he comes here. Then you got John saying Trump is garbage. Trump is a scammer. Fight.
Stabbing before being caught and allegedly confessing. They'll likely see the knife covered at the scene with a blue tarp. Mike Howard is Anthony's defense attorney.
The prosecution will not be able to rule out the reasonable doubt that Carmelo Anthony may have acted in self-defense.
And I think in most self-defense cases, the dispute is regarding the reasonableness of the fear.
We asked defense.
All right, so just so you guys know, this is going to play into us also talking about Chud the Builder.
Attorney Russell Wilson not involved in the upcoming murder trial for insight.
What are the biggest questions that have not yet been answered that could determine the outcome of the trial?
The exact details of what occurred immediately prior to, during, and after the incident.
How is this self-defense? His $1 million bond significantly lowered. The now 19-year-old faces up to life in prison. His parents went public with concerns for their safety.
I don't know why we're being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial.
I'll be honest, that reporter asking those questions was kind of fucked up.
Prosecutor Bill Werski will seek a murder.
I mean, how in the fuck do they not know? It's just like, he has his lawyer there. He's not going to answer your stupid questions. And just because you're asking them in that way doesn't also mean that it's like, oh, hey, look, he's admitting something.
Conviction. Judge John Roach not allowing cameras or audio inside.
I'm personally in favor of more open courtrooms because society needs to know what happens in a courtroom.
Well, the thing is, for all of the media spin, the problem is that there are people that witness this saying that, yes, technically he was antagonized. Yes, he was ganged up on.
Maria.
That's part of the problem.
Guerrero, NBC5.
Because they're trying to bring it to what constitutes, self-defense in this case, and like the whole equal distribution of justice or whatever the fuck. But I'm not a Democrat, but whatever. Zeidel. No one cares, man. No one cares. It's the same shit with these idiots online. Typical Democrat idiot. Bah, 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 bah. The thing is, the bots are getting lazy. I've noticed. A
school.
There we go. So this is going to be about 12. So when I bring my guest on here in about 10 minutes, we're going to be watching a video that he put together for the he put together a presentation, so he's definitely he's ready to go. Just so you guys know, this is Johnny Walker Dredd. I have debated him before. And well, we didn't really debate, actually. shouldn't misappropriate this. We didn't debate the first time. We had a pre-debate is the best way I could really describe it. We were talking about Rashad Ritchie, and for the most part, we're in complete agreement of things. And then things kind of took a turn when he started talking about Kyle Rittenhouse, and he started talking about other things. And then, yeah, I've just noticed a trend in some of his the way that he approaches things. So, yeah, we're going to be discussing that. So the DOJ is going to lock up anyone who says F ICE. That's just not true, John. I know that I saw that they're looking into anybody that says fuck ICE, but you do understand there's the fear-mongering side of things, and there's the actual practical side of things. There have been so many of these like things that they tried to do that the federal court shut down entirely that just it's not happening. So like by the grace of the courts, we are not having this full fascistic takeover, and realistically, good luck. Todd Blanche, the DOJ, good fucking luck. The Supreme Court even can't fucking justify that with all the bullshit that they support Trump with, because that's a blatant violation of free speech. That's why, like, in reaction to the Charlie Kirk stuff, you had that guy in Tennessee that he had an $825,000 settlement that bankrupted the town. And the cop who fucking arrested him knew that was a possibility, but still did it because Charlie Cook. My feelings were hurt because they made fun of a guy that I like. That's the funniest part about this, is how it's all happening because they're such babies that they're just like, we can't have dissent. Was this your dream as a child? Technically, yes. I mean, streaming wasn't a thing, but I wanted to be on the radio and I wanted to be a stand-up comic, so I get the best of both worlds here. Except for the live aspect of the laughs. That does kind of suck, but anyone using their freedom of speech to disagree. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, people who use their freedom of speech to actually fucking, protest, to criticize the government, they're the true Americans, because that's them utilizing their freedoms. You, as an American, should be happy about that. But if you have been convinced by another dude who just happens to be the president that doesn't matter, then you're not really fighting for America anymore. You're fighting for a person. You're fighting for, like, you could call him a dictator, fascist, whatever, but you're just fighting for the power. You're literally fighting for he's so stupid. So, like, that's what I'm wondering, is more so like, why would you do that? But you know what? He's got his sway, I guess. I am become Pepper. I am become Pepper. Yes, I am so very on brand. Oh, God damn it. Oh. I've got to fix this thing. There's something up with it. Something happened. I think that there's like a tear in here. Fuck. Oh, there is. Shit. Oh, no. That's why this isn't... Okay. KLZ Rock. Had a dream as well. WKLZ. The killer. Oh, give me a second. Cult leaders don't drink the Kool-Aid. I mean, didn't Jones? I thought he did. Wait, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't really know. Pepper down. I'll sew it later. Thank you, Uni. I was hoping you were watching. Yeah, no, there's something going on with it. It's guts. Are all out. All right, so we got 10 minutes until the debate here. Here, let's get through some speed reading the news real quick. We'll just use ground news today. Fuck it. Trump can't rename Kennedy Center or close it for renovations for now. Judge says for now. He refuses to answer lawmakers' questions about Trump's involvement in the Epstein files. Go figure. ICE agent accused of shooting a man in North Texas or in North Minneapolis was arrested in Texas. Good. Pregnant woman and child from Ghana detained at U.S. airport for days. Bad. U.S. Judge temporarily blocks the $1.8 billion weaponization fund. Good. Louisiana legislature has passed a new congressional map to give the GOP another seat. Bad. Huh. Oh, that's fun. How's that work? Wait a minute. They already redrew the districts. How in the fuck are they like giving themselves even? You know what? This is kind of what's insane about the whole like gerrymander thing is how just ballsy they are with it to think that they just won't change. Like, we get it, dude. Per your census, you got a lot of Republicans there, but per your census, that was when things were, kind of different. But, yeah. All right. Okay, this was hilarious. Asmongold. So, here. This is real quick. So, Asmongold, if you don't know who he is, he's a Twitch streamer. Well, not right now. I think is he still serving out his ban? I think so. But he's on, he's a famous streamer who dabbles in politics now all of a sudden. And knows jack shit about him. He's legit like the perfect example of just doing the pivot because he saw that it was happening. He just saw it. He saw his audience was outgrowing him, so he's like, oh, it seems like my audience wants to go and talk about politics and stuff. I guess I should do that. Now, I think that people watch him because they want to feel smarter than him, where you shouldn't be watching. I would argue that you want to watch content creators that know a little bit more than you on things. But me, if you're coming here for me and that's a whole different story. Okay, so Asmongold claims men are naturally more attractive than women on average. Men are naturally more attractive than women on average. That's why women need makeup. This isn't me being gay. It's science. This is gayer than having sex with a man. Fucking Hassan. And right there, that's all the summary you need. You don't need to go into any of the comments. You need to like all of it right there, because goddamn, that's true. This guy hangs out at a GameStop. I used to. Dude, I miss the days where I used to hang out at GameStop. Oh yeah, that's right. I worked there. Yeah, I got paid to hang out. Oh, dude, that was cool though. GameStop was a dope job. I just wish I would have paid more. Yeah, here it is. The judge says that Trump can't add his name to the Kennedy Center and blocks planned closure. Haha. Do you know who had a major role in that? Ben Folds. Like, I didn't know that, like, Ben Folds was, like, I guess the guy at the Office of, like, Arts and Endowments. Like, yeah, he's the one who's going to court. He's the one that's, like, I guess he testified in front of Congress, but yeah, dude. Yeah, Ben Folds from fucking Ben Folds 5. I got nothing. It's so weird. Like, had you told me that, yeah. This is the timeline where Donald Trump becomes president. Then he fucks with the endowments and the arts. And then all of a sudden, yeah, who's the savior? Fucking Ben Folds. Oops, I don't know what that is. What are jewels? I don't, you know what? I do this YouTube thing and I wish I could answer. I know that it's essentially something that, like, you can gain jewels through watch time. So, yeah. And then I know that you get like a certain amount free, but I appreciate that, by the way, because it does help me out. All that engagement and all those things really, really do help me out. Also, when you hit the little heart icon there and you like kind of spam it a little bit, you know what? That gives a little bit of a boost. It gave me free jewels. I don't know why. I don't know. But you know what? Thank you for sharing your free jewels. I appreciate that. How long till Hasman starts Gwen Stefani posting? Uh-oh, what's Gwen Stefani posting? Oh god, I don't know the lore behind this. Alright, so now... Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories for after the interview. Perfect. Okay. Let me bring this up. There we go. There we go. There Okay. Gay men love Gwen Stefani. I guess. I thought that they liked Lady Gaga. And like, I don't know, Taylor Swift and shit. I don't know. That's not fair, dude. Actually, like, one of my friends is gay, and he's like as metal as you get, so I don't know. He's one of those dudes that whenever like people find out that he's gay, they're just like, he is? Yes. Funny part is, he like scares people with his goth look. All right, PepTalks debate. Let's do this. Give me 1 second. Let's put it. It's not gonna let me use it? Oh, come on. Oh my God, Stan. Bro. Dude, seriously, right before I started debate, I have to go upstairs because some dickhead's at my door ignoring my no solicitation sign. Cool. I love that. Those are the moments where you're just like, do you not read? I guess somebody's telling him, like, yeah, you gotta, it's okay. Cool. All right, we got a new thumbnail. Get elevated on politics. Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to put on some music here for a second. I don't even have a video or anything, but I'm going to go pee, and then I'm going to bring on my guest, and we're going to do this thing, all right? So, quick intermission, and I'll be right back. You want it? You got a new toy. We got him a new lamb chop. Here, wait. Yeah. There you go. Gotta catch it first. All right. Bob. Gotta go. Leaving window for algorithmic blessings. Hey, appreciate that, Groove Dragon. Really appreciate that. Ew, leftist. Okay. I hope Pep plays his new intro theme that DJX made. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, I'll stand him in. All right, cool. Well, here, let me. Distracting me, come on. Yeah. There you go, tear it apart. Just make sure that when you get that squeaker, you gotta take it away, dude. It's all mad when I have to do that. All right, let's bring on my guest. If you guys are not familiar with him, his name is Johnny Walker Dread. Actually, hold on. Yep. Carl. There we go. Since I'm going to be introduced to another audience. Okay. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. All right, guys. If you are not familiar with Johnny Walker Dread, you guys should definitely go check out his content. I would say that he's more of like a conservative streamer, but he's not a Trumper. That is something that kind of interests me. Like, I'll even admit that at first, I did think that he was a Trump streamer because of the way that he was like featured on this Cam James documentary where he's gone after Rashad Ritchie. So if you guys don't know the whole thing about Rashad Ritchie, we will be talking about it here in a second. But he went after Rashad Ritchie and did a really, really good think piece on it, where he essentially debunked all of the guy's credentials because the guy is he's not exactly what I would call on the up and up. But with that, I want to bring him on so we can get his description of what he does. How you doing there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How you
Excellent.
doing, Johnny? Welcome to the
I'm
show. I
pretty good.
appreciate you doing this.
Hey, well, thanks for having me on.
All right. Can you guys hear him? Because I might have to turn up the audio a little bit. Here, let's do that. There we go. Cool. All right, Johnny. Now, can you explain to my audience what got you so interested in the Rashad Ritchie stuff, and then also just kind of if you can give them an overview and like how you built your channel.
Well, let me start with the overview first. I started out with the sovereign citizen thing, which is something we've talked about sometimes in the past. And right about not too long after I started the channel, Kyle Rittenhouse went and shot up Kenosha. And I stayed away from that one for a while because I was chicken. To me, it was like, oh no, some Second Amendment dude went and, shot up a whole bunch of people. I can't defend this. But then I saw the facts come out and I changed my mind. Okay, enough of that. But that's when I kind of veered away from the sovereign citizen thing and started getting on race relations a lot. And we've talked about this quite a bit. And I consider myself pretty much right of center. But as you know, I don't hang out on the far right at all. And if you're MAGA and you're looking for like anti-black stuff to throw around in conversations, my videos are going to disappoint you. I'll say that.
Can you correct me if I'm wrong on this? But so I saw that you did a interview with Nate the lawyer, and doesn't he kind of sway like the MAGA way? Like,
oh yeah,
definitely.
Okay. But keep in mind, I also did podcasts with 1250 Podcast, who's pretty much on the far left. I mean, do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had like 3 of them with him, and we debated Carmelo Anthony.
Really?
It was oddly enough, it was supposed to be a debate, and I had a moderator, KTZ, come in, and in the end, she said, "This was not even a debate. You seem like you agree." On almost everything.
I'll be honest. That's why I was kind of afraid to like market this even as a debate, because I'm just like, we'll probably have some disagreements, but realistically, like, I also like to learn. So,
yeah. So I started listening to Rashad. I mean, just coming across some of his, because he's obviously into that whole what I call race grifting. I know you don't like the term, but that's what I call it. This. Where racism is the root cause of every everything that ails you, right? And I started listening to him thinking, wait, this guy is calling himself Dr. Rashad Ritchie. He does not seem to be educated enough to hold a real doctorate. That's when I started looking into his background, because I had already done some academic fraud videos. And
Now,
the amount...
hold on, I'm going to stop you there real quick.
Sure.
When you say, like, he didn't strike you as educated, like, now, that I could see how that could easily be interpreted as literally like a racist dog whistle. Was it literal, like, was it you being sussed out by the fact that he had all these credentials, but then, like, just couldn't, because, like, I know your background here, and that's why I'm kind of leading you up for this. Can you give your background on why you kind of know the thing, like, about the things that he was discussing, and how this isn't, you know, racially charged in the way that some might think it is? Because as I said, man, even I kind of caught myself doing this, where I was just like, man, like, why is it because he's black? But I again, talking to you, I think that that's not the case. I mean, I would want you to speak for yourself, though.
Well, first of all, when they announced themselves, they call themselves Doctor This, that's a red flag to me. Because that shows up so much, where when you're boasting about your credentials, that's just not a good sign. Those who have real high pedigrees typically don't do that. I have a doctorate, but I don't put it in my nothing, right? So that was the first flag. And there was just things he just said that made no sense at all. It was like, where have you been living? In supporting his arguments, the logical fallacies were all over the place. The straw mans, what they call, oh shoot. But there was when you start pulling out these kind of logical fallacies, then you start to wonder, wait, how much time has he really spent in college? And that's when I started. Oh, and I think then one of my subscribers sent me a link to his doctoral dissertation. And I looked at it and I thought, oh no.
Oh, is it that bad?
And well, by the way, we'll see part of it. It was basically 8th grade, 7th grade kind of stuff. The references, the bibliography was simply generated by sticking in some keywords and then just copying and pasting the results that came out. So it was psychotic.
We're having a little bit of a hiccup just from the connection.
Okay.
Just so you guys know. Like, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think it's probably the worst serious document that I've ever encountered. And I'll show you a picture and an outtake of it. And I think everybody in the audience who thinks, oh, come on, it couldn't be that bad, you're going to change your mind when you see what he's done. But okay. So that's what started it all. And one thing about Rashad is you go down a rabbit hole because he invents degrees faster than you can actually cover them. And I mean that literally, because I would get people saying, hey, what about this IIC PhD? And I'm like, I can't catch up. He was, right, there is in that video I sent you, we'll cover the number of degrees he claimed in just 2023. And it's staggering.
I mean,
but anyway, that's where it kind of comes from.
I can say, like, from my point of view, after seeing the Cam James, video on him, that really opened my eyes to it, because, like, I had known about Rashad Ritchie just from, watching TYT from before. I quit watching TYT a couple of years ago. So he really wasn't showing up on my radar anymore, like, outside of just knowing he was on the channel. But there was a few things that, like, you had mentioned in our last conversation about how, like, you noticed that he was doing, like, these Karen videos too, where, like, because I remember you said something about, like, how that also kind of raised some red flags for you, where you're just like, what's with these Karen videos? And...
Yeah, well, his Karen videos have come out more recently. And I think what happened was he was catching a lot of flack, or TYT was probably catching a lot of flack for his just blatant racism. So he creates his separate channel called Karens Go Wild, and it's just raw. White people are shown doing something terrible to black people every video. And it's like, come on. And keep in mind, I get notifications all the time from my subscribers. Oh, you got to see about this one black dude who went into the McDonald's. I'm not going to feature that. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. Now, if there's something to be learned from it, like an interesting angle maybe, but
Does that ever
I
bug,
have
does
no
that ever
use for
bug you
this.
that you have an audience that kind of does that to you though? Like,
No, and the reason why is because the overwhelming majority of my subscribers don't. They know what I'm about, and they're not going to push it. Usually, it's the new people. They come in and they see, oh, here we go, man. This guy. Oh, did you see about this one? And I'm like, I have no interest in this.
How do you shut that? How like is that just literally how you shut it down? Where you're just like, I have no interest, but like, do you ever see the dog whistles where you're just like, bro, like where you just like stop them dead? Where it's like, I get what you're doing here, and I don't want to be associated with that.
No, I pretty much just ignore it. I mean, I just don't have enough oomph to get into battles with this kind of stuff, and I just pretty much let it go. Now, if somebody comes into my channel and says something blatantly racist, I will correct them on that. I don't have to do that though.
Really?
Other than, what they'll get is a little bit of disguise.
I am actually surprised by this.
Well, I mean, when I say blatantly, there's always these sort of like, and you might, as you mentioned, dog whistles, kind of veiled, you kind of know where they're coming from, but they're not wanting to say it.
Yeah.
I pretty much just let that slide. The problem is that when you start to police your comment section, it gets out of control pretty quick. Now you're making a lot of decisions. People are coming in, hey, I didn't mean it that way. I'm just going to look at it. And if this thing it's obviously a racist comment, I'll delete it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I don't have to do it very often.
You should be doing that just to protect your channel regardless, but
and I don't want my channel to be construed as like this is a safe haven for us to go in there and bash minorities or something like that. You know, it's like, and keep in mind, the reason why I don't like it is because once you start allowing that fringe element in, the intellectualism just plummets. And I'm trying to keep my channel. You're familiar with Sean Fitzgerald of
no.
Oh man, what? I'm sure you have. I'm sorry, but he's got a really good channel where he kind of plays it clean, right? And I was kind of trying to emulate him when I first started, and I want to keep it kind of going that way, where people will say, "Well, there must be something to it because Johnny Walker Dredd said such and such."
Yeah.
But I don't want people to come back and say, "Yeah, but he's a racist." Of course, he would say that. I mean, that's I don't want to go there.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, like in the small corners of the internet. I mean, I'm experiencing this over with my Twitch chat right now, where I got somebody in there that's just like, all you lefties are the same, blah blah blah. Like, that's one of the things that bothers me the most is like how people can come into a channel and have nothing but their like preconceived notions of what it is, especially in a live stream where it's like, dude, I mean, you could just kind of throw it out there and then kind of feel the vibe, but no, you just kind of come out like and just automatically be like, I disagree with you. I think you're a piece of shit. I don't like your hair. Fuck you. Like, I think that, I don't know. I've always had a problem with that.
There's a good segue here into Carmelo Anthony, because I know you want to talk about him. But I get a lot of grief when I go on and say, I'm not going to call Carmelo Anthony a murderer. He hasn't been tried yet. I also lost a lot of subscribers over my video where I said, you can't call Austin Metcalf a victim. Carmelo Anthony deserves due process. And in my opinion, you call the person that a guy kills in self-defense a victim, you are essentially,
you've already,
yeah. So you see,
you've already got the verdict in your head. I mean,
yeah,
I saw that on one of the we watched a prep video for this where it was just like a quick news story about it, and they interviewed this one guy where he was just like, he died in his brother's arms, his twin brother's arms. And it breaks your heart. And it's just like, okay, but we see where you're going with this, bro. Like, I'm sure I didn't even need to see the additional context for what that guy probably was already thinking. You know what I mean? Like, because like the way that the newscasters and the reporters, they were all very loaded questions, just like, why did you have that weapon on you? Why did you attack him? Just like
like he's going to be able to answer those.
Walking with his attorney, by the way, to the car, where I was just like, how dumb are you? like this is a reminder of like the back in the ye old oldie days, you know what I mean, where like the free press just started, where it's like this is the shit that people used to talk about, where it's like they're ghouls because I mean I pointed this out, I think it was a few days ago, where I was talking about like how there's news brain, content brain that like once that turns on, that whole like I should think about boundaries just goes out the fucking window. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, those reporters are pretty much just peacocking for their audiences. They want to be able to say, yeah, I asked him those tough questions. They know that he's not going to walk over to them and say, yeah, well, I got the knife out of my back because, this is just, showing off. I mean, they have to show that to their employers that they're dynamic and they're on it and whatever.
Now, I watched a little bit of your Nate the lawyer thing, and obviously your interaction with Cam James, and I was kind of wondering like if their audience came at you with any of these accusations that you might be coming at it from like a almost racist or like dog whistly standpoint.
Now, keep in mind, Cam James refuses to speak to me.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, because and I actually went to his private, channel and said, here, if you're looking for more information on Rashad, you missed a lot of things.
Oh.
And he absolutely ghosted me. And he's pretty clear that he just doesn't want to associate with me because he sees me as on the right. Now, he did say that he didn't think I was MAGA.
Right.
He just doesn't want to be, to his audience, he doesn't want to be seen as associating with the enemy. Okay.
Well, that's weird.
I mean, and he's pretty blatant about it. So that's the reason why I've never collaborated with Cam on anything. He came across my videos and saw them and then kind of went and did his own thing on them. He's never credited me much. He said, well, I just came across this guy's videos, but it's clearly when he's doing his little thing, he's used my stuff a lot.
Well, I mean, you could challenge him on that. I mean, that's a weird thing about being a creator is when you want to challenge somebody on fair use and all that and like permissions. But now with like the remixing and all that kind of stuff, I don't know. Like that's it's a slippery slope and not, like you said, not worth your time. Well, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, like, did you hear that and kind of go, hey, well, I don't like, because you had mentioned that you didn't want to be perceived that way. So like, did that bother you in any way?
Well, actually, it's his commenters that were tearing into me in the comment section. Not so much Cam, but I was kind of cruising down it, and they're basically saying, "How can you believe this?" Because it comes from this right-wing MAGA dude who probably hates black people, and there was a lot of comments like that, and I just like, well, that's the way it goes.
I'll be honest, like there have been moments, like, and I kind of talked about this in private with you, where there were moments where because your subjects are black, it does kind of come across that way, man. Like, I'm gonna just be honest about it, where like you had brought up the story about the lawyer in South was it North or South Carolina?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Here, actually, I can bring this up. Yeah, do you want me to shoot you? Ex-neighbor claims harassment by a woman accused of shooting two lawyers. Now, you had brought this to my attention, and it's not interesting. Like, that's the thing, where it is like, okay, like there's definitely merit in being interested in the story. But when I saw literally that it was a black person that was, accused of the shooting, I was just like, I'll be honest, I had that moment of like, oh no, like, what are we? I was really hoping this was not the case, because it gets a little hard to defend when it's like every single subject seems to be a black person.
Mm-hmm. Well, where I got the idea to focus on that was a guy named Richard Taylor of Taylor Publishing, Taylor House Publishing. And I watch a lot of his videos because he's the epitome of just exactly the kind of thinking that I hate. And he covered that on his channel. So I'm watching this and I'm thinking, my God, this guy can't get anything right. And he can't read the tea leaves. So that got me interested in the story. But that's how a lot of these came about, was simply because the people that I despise and poke fun at bring these stories up. And so then I jump on them.
But
you'll
is
notice
that-
that I
but is
don't
that
do a
almost
whole
like
lot
an
of.
algorithmic thing that you're kind of just I mean, you might not be catching, where it's just like you watch so much of this content, you are interested in it. Obviously there is, like, the bias might be there, like, you understand where it's like it could be like subconscious. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't think that you're doing it consciously, because you are kind of aware of this, but that's where I'm just, I don't know, like, it did come into question with me, where I was just like, oh man, like I
Oh, I've
said,
talked
like,
about this a lot. I mean, I've gone over it, and I'm thinking, Johnny, you know, you might want to pick on some white dude for a change.
I was kind of
I say
say
that.
it, but
Yeah, I mean, I tell myself that, right?
So
Because
brought
I
up the
see
Chud-
it.
I'll be honest, that's why I brought Chud the Builder into this, because it
Mhm.
does have a similar dynamic to what the oh my god, Carmelo Anthony. I don't know how I forget that name when it's literally like, I thought we were talking about the baller forever. Then I was
Mhm.
just like, oh my god, it's such a wild case that, like, you would think it would be everywhere, by the way.
Right.
But
But it's just as a note, I have my right wing bias.
yeah.
So when it comes to these kind of conflicts, I am naturally going to end up on one side more often than the other. But it's not race fueled. It's just that's the way it goes.
Well,
With Chuck the
you can say
Builder,
it's the
go
way
ahead.
it goes until so long, though, because, like, that's the thing. If I'm only, like, for instance, if I'm doing a bunch of content where I'm focusing on Trump, I'll use Trump as an example, where then all of a sudden it's all my content, and then all of a sudden I'm being pushed these stories about what Trump did here. Trump, like, I'm almost giving away how this happened to me, where it's just like, and then I had that perfect mix of the algorithm where obviously I have a bias against Trump. Obviously. So that's where I'm starting to see where.
Well, I'll say this.
All right, for instance, like, outside of the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, like, what is, like, a white dude who has, like, shown up on your radar that got you to think this way? Like, that's again why I brought up Chud, where it was like, how did that not end up on your radar? Like, that seemed like it was prime for you, because you kind of understand the context of, self-defense. You understand the whole case. So
It is
why
on my
not?
radar. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get to it.
Oh.
And here's the thing: I work full time, so I can at most punch out
Understood.
2-3 videos a week.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
impressive.
am interested in it. But the other problem I have with Chud is that everybody's on it, and so I'm not going to come out with a video unless I have an angle that nobody has proffered yet. And with Chud, I don't know. I don't quite see what that angle is, but I probably will be hitting Chud here fairly soon.
Cool.
The other one is I'm not going to come out with a video until I've seen the facts. I mean,
Okay.
and this is a problem for my channel because I'm so slow in getting stuff out because I'm so hesitant about getting the facts out that the interest dies by the time I get my video out.
Yeah.
And this is a
I was gonna ask
constant
you about
problem
that.
for me.
Yeah. So does do you notice that with the algorithm a little bit, where it's like you'll just see it, like, just sit there because it is essentially like you're late to the party?
Well, I have 5,000 subscribers after 6 years.
Nice.
You tell me.
I mean,
5,000 subscribers after 6 years. Now, I will say this. If I was more racist and more MAGA, I'd have 100,000 subscribers by now. I'm convinced of it. Because, well, I mean, I'm coming at this, racist angle with the PhD. I'd be perfect, right?
Yeah.
Here's some credibility for our side, but I ain't doing it. Sorry.
I mean,
I
respect the fact that you're not going towards the grift. I do respect that a lot, actually. Now, I want to ask about your conservative biases. So, like, in this age of Trump, how do you, like, reconcile, like, what do you even classify as what you say are conservative biases? Because, like, do you have any commonality with what MAGA has brought the party to become, or are you just kind of feeling politically homeless lately?
I'm conservative, so I'm going to agree with a lot of the political platforms they have. I hate the way that they approach them. For example, I am all for controlling the borders. I am not for labeling Hispanics as some sort of evil force. And that's probably the first time I got really pissed off at Trump was because I worked in a lot of Hispanic communities. And these people, they own restaurants. They've been there. They've lived there all their lives. They're Americans.
Hmm?
And the idea behind it that, like, well, let's just, label Hispanics as part of this migrant wave. No, I have no use for that. And my approach it is, I don't want to have any kind of, let's say, speech out there that I can't say in front of a Hispanic friend. But then again, I'm also controlling the borders.
It's the level of self-awareness that keeps you from going down the rabbit hole. I'll be honest, man, because like that's where I see enough fucking MAGA chuds in my chat where I was like, that it's literally what they're lacking is self-awareness. So it's kind of interesting to see where you're just like, you stop yourself, you're like, no. And honestly, I like what you just said there about like not saying, you don't want to say something that you're not comfortable saying in front of somebody's face. I respect that.
Right. And you have to be very careful because when you go into my area, it's really hard to not get misconstrued. People are going to find it. They're going to say, well, you said such and such. You took it out of context, man.
Shit, I barely had to take it out of context where I just noticed the pattern. I was just like, okay, well, I at least wanted to ask about this.
I only said it maybe a dozen times in my videos. And well, that's an exaggeration. But I've said many times that, a lot of you guys misunderstand. I totally feel that black people and white people are far more similar than they are different. I pick on that subpopulation, that 1% of the 13%, not even 1%, 0.1% of the 13% that are out basically just domestic terrorists. I mean, they're either domestic terrorists or they're sympathizers. And that's the Richard Taylor, introvert rock star, amazing Lucas. And I will say that Roland Martin is in that there too.
I don't know any of these people.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you see, that's the difference though. I know them because they come up on my algorithm all the time.
That algorithm's feeding that stuff to you, man. Damn.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But
now,
well, we better get to whatever we're going to talk about because we've been
would you also classify your stuff as more like true crime or like, because there's obviously a minor political element to it, which it's almost like it's inescapable at this point. So
I would consider true crime a different genre.
Really?
I have done
your
some
genre
true
to
crime.
be then.
I don't know if I could label it, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever thought about it. I mean, I could if I thought about it, but it's never dawned on me what it is.
I mean,
I don't want to sound like one of those rock
I mean,
musicians who say,
you could do the imposter syndrome angle and just be like, well, I'm not a journalist. It's like, technically you're a YouTube journalist. You're doing it. You're doing investigative journalism as long as you're constantly because it seems like you're good at that too, where you can differentiate between your opinion and what facts are, or whatever like your sources say. Like that's one thing I've noticed about your content. You actually do have like the journalistic self-awareness to keep you from getting sued.
Well, it's not to keep me from getting sued, but I hate the idea that I laid down something that turned out to be wrong.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
And so I'm very cautious, and that's why I take a long time. And you'll notice that once I hit on a particular topic, I stay on it.
Oh yeah.
Where I don't
like
jump
a dog
around
on that one.
Yeah, I don't jump around like Nate the lawyer jumps around. I mean, he did his thing on Rashad Ritchie, and then like a week later he's moved on. But I stick around, much to Rashad's chagrin.
Well, okay, so now this is what really has been interesting me about the Rashad thing, and I've been saving this question since our last talk. Has he gotten a hold of you at all?
He has threatened to sue me 4 times.
That laugh.
Well, in 2 of my...
That's diabolical, man.
Well, and it's diabolical because I've dared him. I mean, I've told him, come on, man. He actually wanted to debate me. In Twitter, he put in there, well, we should debate sometime.
Oh, come on.
I did.
Johnny,
I sent back and said, hey, man, anytime you want. And then I think that's when he found out that I had a degree in physics. It's like, because at the time I was kind of a newcomer. I don't think he knew much about me. But then, like, no, this guy's got a PhD in electrical engineering who did quantum barrier tunneling at the doctoral level. You have no business debating this guy, because you're going to find out in this little reel, his understanding of science is around 5th grade, I think.
Okay.
But he claims
so-
2 PhDs in physics.
All right, we got a 12-minute reel here. All right.
Yeah.
It says, so you said it says to stop whenever you
Well,
have a.
Yeah, or you'll see a kind of a gray circle, a big ball that's gray. That means stop.
Okay, well.
I didn't have time to turn them all over into stop signs.
Well, I'll look out for it. Worst case, just say pause it. All right. Well, we got a B reel here, so let's go for it, and then this should set up for the rest of our discussion here.
Organization trustee stole $29,000 from the candy fundraiser. Very sad indeed. So here's what I'm going to do.
I think it's going to start off with Cam James. You might skip through until you get to the next part, because we already talked about that. I think your audience knows about Cam.
Oh, it's okay. Honestly.
Well, there's going to be a little bit of time trouble, I think.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think we're going to be running out of time. So I would skip the Cam James part.
Well, how long you got? Because I have you. I did actually slot out 2 hours for this.
Oh yeah, well then don't worry about it. Then I'm fine. No, I got plenty of time.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I got
if you have a
nothing
hard
planned.
out, that's the thing. All right, cool. Well then, no, this is we're rolling, baby. Let's lose.
Shame on you for not already stepping up to the plate and doing what you should have done.
I can't see it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. My bad. I forgot. I gotta.
You might turn on the closed caption too.
Yeah, no, my bad, man.
There we
Day
go.
one stuff. Yeah, a little behind the scenes action happening here, guys. Give me 1 second. I forgot to actually share the video with him. Oh. What the hell? Oh no, we just lost him. Shit. All right, cool. You're back. Oh, he's gone. Oh shit. This is what happens when I change something. Okay. Oh, God. No. What happened? All right, hold on. Bear with me. Oh, man. This is embarrassing. He should be back now. All right. All right, cool. We're back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, this is the first gray dot kind of happened at an awkward moment there where I was already paused, and then you were like, I can't see it. Now, okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and hit it.
All right, and then you said closed captioning. There we go, and boom.
But it will not be shame on me. I will pay the balance personally.
Okay. So let me explain what's going on here. Because you kind of skipped it, but that's okay. A school had its money pilfered by one of the treasurers of the PTA. They couldn't afford graduation then. Rashad heard about this and made a big deal that he was going to go ahead and kick in his money to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he got all kinds of accolades. Man, you're doing the greatest thing, Rashad. Man, you're the man. And I knew he had no intention of giving any of his money to those kids.
Mm-hmm.
So what we have here are emails from the actual PTA, and you could read them, but go ahead and you might skip through here.
Oh, wait, this was you contacting the PTA, right?
Yeah, go ahead and skip that one, I guess. But
you got to, yeah, here we go. So here's the return. Hi, I have not received a dime from him. As a matter of fact, contacting him is on my list of things to do this week. I've been so busy with my regular life, LOL. I will keep you posted. I have a link if you... Oh, I just... maybe should have blurred out her email address. I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
I forgot to blur that out for the show. Yeah.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I think that people won't go crazy on that.
Okay, you can stop it here. All right.
All right. There we go.
Okay, so this is the message they sent to Rashad. And you can read it over on the right-hand side. They're saying, it's so wonderful that you're doing this. It's amazing that the kids have somebody that's going to be their hero and all that. And at the bottom it says, you weren't really just doing this to get publicity, were you? And he was.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you can read it at the very bottom right. It
Bottom
says,
right, on behalf of the entire summer system and community, I sincerely hope that your vow to assist was genuine and not a ploy to use underprivileged students to gain views and followers.
but it was.
Damn, that's a call out and a half. Damn. Okay, so who is Sarah Valentine?
She is with the PTA.
Okay.
So,
what school? Yeah.
It was, oh my gosh, I forget the name of the school, but it was a middle school in Maryland.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, it was in Massachusetts.